Now, with Delhi's air still toxic, people with prevailing respiratory problems are clearly the worst hit. Doctors have reported a huge increase in the number of patients who are complaining right now of respiratory trouble.
Ruchika is recovering from an asthma attack. On 4th of November, the night of Diwali, she started to choke and was unable to breathe.
It started 2 to 3 days prior Diwali, and because of the air quality and people were bursting crackers and all, so I started getting cough and a little bit wheezing also. But on Diwali, when I had stepped out for like 15 minutes just to my mother's house, I'd gone, that too in the car, and when I came back, I had such a very bad attack of cough which wasn't stopping. And they don't do
Her usual air compressor failed. The nebulizer they had to buy did not suffice. Ruchika's husband, Siddharth, then rushed her to a hospital pharmacy, got a doctor on call on emergency, and managed to eventually save his wife in the nick of time.
She threw her mask off and she said, "Get me hospitalized," because she was gasping for breath. Mercifully, we managed to get a doctor's consult on the phone, and there was only one hospital which had medicines because all standalone pharmacies did not were not.
To a hospital also?
Yes, we had to rush to a hospital to buy the medicines, but she had already said that take me to a hospital. This was the worst.
This was the worst.
We've had pollution. She's had asthma attacks earlier. We've managed that, but there's never been the situation that she said take me to the hospital right now.
Doctors say they were receiving a higher number of complaints this year and long before the festival even arrived. Their patients range from children to adults complaining of pollution-related issues.
We are certainly seeing a significant increase in pollution-related effects. And I, as an ear, nose and throat specialist, have seen an increased presentation of patients with things like nasal irritation, runny nose, sinusitis, sore throats, throat irritation, and then extending to burning eyes, itchy skin. So these are, and this sudden increase in the last few days can only be because of the increase in the pollution levels in our air.
Activists have a word of caution. They say that firecrackers are just a soft target, whereas politicians are ignoring bigger causes and are deflecting due to their respective vote bank.
Industry is another big polluter. You can see chimneys blowing there. And then everything, all the multi-storied, everything is AC built. Idea is not to shift the problem, idea is to solve the problem. And for that, we need very strict measures, not these seasonal ban crackers and this is not going to happen.
So what are the reasons behind this mess? Pollution from the industries, stubble burning by farmers in neighboring states, the changes in wind movement and also in the farming nature and new crops that are being sowed but on a different timeline. Dust pollution from construction activities, specifically unabated deforestation and poor infrastructure planning in a city where the population has increased manifold in the past few years. And contributing to these big factors is the air pollution from vehicles and the seasonal and occasional firecrackers. Just about 10 years ago, Delhi residents would await and welcome a beautiful winter season and its winter fog. But today, there is a white, thick smog in the air that we are breathing. There is this white froth in the water bodies that have now got completely polluted. Are we losing out on a political will that would have backed on scientific data and taken into confidence citizen initiatives? Or have we lost the Dilli Dilwalon ki once and forever? Has our environment here in the capital city of the country changed forever? With Kripal Singh, Pooja Shali for India Today.